Hey, it is Tuesday, April 1st, April Fool's Day, but that's ridiculous. It's your daily briefing. I'm Larry O'Connor. Thanks for joining us today on Capitol Hill. In the House Judiciary Committee, Chairman Jim Jordan is going to take up a measure proposed by Darrell Issa of California that would restrict temporary injunctions and district judges from suspending and paralyzing any of a president's executive orders or actions for the entire nation. What's going on here is you've got a little district judge who is a federal judge. There's hundreds of them, and they are supposed to cover one district. And they put in a temporary restraining order. And then see what happens is lawyers go judge shopping. They try to find the judge that they know is going to give them what they want. They get in front of that judge. That judge puts a restraining order suspending an action from the executive branch of government nationwide. Here is the latest example of that. Just yesterday, President Trump and the Trump administration rescinded temporary protection for Venezuelans in this country. Temporary. Temporary is an important word here. By the way, the Biden administration was already putting the wheels in motion for lifting this temporary restriction from deporting illegal aliens who are in this country from certain other nations, Venezuela being one of them. 350,000 Venezuelans who came here supposedly seeking asylum, but of course, those cases won't be heard for years and years and years. And we know for a fact that illegal immigrants come to this country and they exploit our asylum rules to just stay here illegally. They're going to lose their work permits. And the Trump administration was, they can't stay here. So we're going to lift this temporary protection from being deported. And now these people can be deported. One circuit court judge decided to put an injunction on that, and that blocks the deportation nationwide for all of these people. This is something that is clearly in the realm of the executive powers of the President of the United States, and this judge has no business doing that. Now, the background for all of this that you need to know came from Speaker Johnson last week at his weekly press briefing. I think it was 1 week ago today, where he said this.
We can eliminate an entire district court. We have power funding over the courts and all these other things. But desperate times call for desperate measures, and Congress is going to act. So stay tuned for that.
Okay, so understand something, because you're going to hear screaming and crying from liberals and Democrats and the media, of course, because they're all on the same team, that you can't do that. The judiciary is a separate co-equal branch of government. You've got your legislative branch, you've got your executive branch, and you've got the judiciary, and Congress can't come in here and just defund and eliminate district courts. That's a violation of the Constitution and separation of powers. They're wrong. They're either stupid or they're lying. Could be both. Go look at the Constitution. The only constitutionally established court and third branch of government, the judiciary, that is articulated in the Constitution is the Supreme Court, and that's it. In fact, it specifically says that lower courts, district courts, all those other courts that are part of our system right now, the federal court system, those are specifically established and funded and controlled by Congress, the legislative branch. So yeah, Congress can't eliminate the Supreme Court. That's established by the Constitution, but Congress can come in and reevaluate the existence of all those other courts. They have the power to do that. It would be extraordinary. It would be, well, not unprecedented, but it would definitely get people's attention. But they can do it. They have oversight over all of this. That's the point. So what's going to happen today? Well, let's take a look at this letter that was sent by the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, Jim Jordan. He sent it to the chairman of the Appropriations Committee. That's the committee that pays for stuff in the House, Congressman Tom Cole. And then the chairman on the subcommittee of Financial Services and General Government on Appropriations. That's Dave Joyce. Dear Chairman Cole and Chairman Joyce, since President Trump's inauguration, we've seen a dangerous trend of district court judges issuing nationwide injunctions that